Hi everybody, Kat here. Wanted to continue my review for Temptu. This is actually the AQUA line, or their AQUA airbrush. It is a water-based makeup. Temptu was nice enough to send this to me, so I thank you very much. I did pay full price for all the other items in the review for Temptu, just so that you know. This is actually AQUA Airbrush 103 Natural Tan, and that's what we'll be testing. Now you can see all the items here. These were all the things that I purchased from Temptu. So I got the basic kit for their system, and that was for their silicone-based makeup. You'll also see in this picture that I have an air gun. That air gun was actually purchased from Temptu, so this is their air gun. And I've pulled it apart here just a little bit to show you that you could interchange their silicone airbrush to a standard airbrush if you wanted to use a water-based makeup. I've already assembled the gun, so you can see right here in the picture it's already been put together, and it's a real simple fix to go from the pod to the actual airbrush. I've already shaken up the makeup, and I'm putting a couple drops right into the cup of the airbrush. And the one thing that I did notice, the consistency of the makeup is thicker. So AQUA seems to be a little bit thicker of a makeup than what I'm normally used to using. I don't think it's going to be a problem with the air gun because the air gun actually has a larger hole opening. Again, I'm going to use my arm. It's the easiest thing for me to do. And you see that little spot right there? I'm going to lightly cover that up by pulling back on the lever. And I'm fairly close. I'm probably about an inch, but I'm going to pull it back and I'm going to start layering the colors. You can see right away it's not a perfect match, but that's okay. I'm tapping it and it's pretty dry to the touch, so I don't have any problems with that whatsoever. So I want to do a few more passes on my arm just because I want to see what it looks like with the additional layers. I'm covering a few more spots on my arms, again getting really super close. I want to just double check to make sure that it's drying on contact, and it is. I'm not having any issues. There is a real difference between silicone and water-based as far as dry time. And of course it wouldn't be my video unless I did this. You saw the difference between a light spray and a heavy spray. This is certainly what you don't want to do. I'm sure you're going to agree on that, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. In this particular picture, what you're going to see is I put on a very fine layer of airbrush makeup. That's because with this particular color, the more that I put on, the darker it got. And just so that you can start to see where it's starting to cover and the color is relatively the same, you can get an idea of how this is going to look if you actually had the ideal match. The website where you can order the product is www.temptu.com. They do have a pro line as well. You can go up underneath makeup and find the AQUA line there if you're interested in the water-based makeup. This is my very first impression of the Temptu AQUA line. It is a water-based formula. It's matte and opaque in its finish, about $20 a bottle, thicker than what I expected, but it did give me all day wear. Because the makeup was a little thicker than what I'm used to, I contacted Temptu because I wanted to thin the makeup out just a little bit. I asked them what medium I should use to thin out the makeup, and they said it was really simple. Just add a little bit of purified water. Can't get any simpler than that. You want to make sure that your skin is well moisturized, but if you need to, you can add a very sheer overcoat of jojoba oil right on top of the AQUA for a more moisturizing and or shine effect. Strictly up to you. The tips for both thinning and the moisturizing came directly from Temptu based on the questions that I had. Thanks for tuning in and watching my first video and my first impression for Temptu's AQUA. For more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button.